everyone, this is Chitra, founder at Fleur. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're bringing you a puja look that would be perfect for this upcoming festive season. Here is the final look. This is a really quick and simple look that you can create, and the main item that we're using is our long-lasting Thoran. You can use fresh flowers or even pom-pom garlands if you don't have access to our long-lasting Thorans. But just keep in mind that fresh flowers are going to be a little bit heavier, so you'll need to have a really secure anchor point. Here is everything that we used. Like with the last two puja looks, we're using this blank bit of space that we have between, on one side as you can see is a door and on the other side is a window. And we're using this blank bit of space in between to create our backdrop. You can find a little spot that you have in your home. This is just something that works really well with us because keep in mind we are shooting primarily for a tutorial and not to actually do the puja. So you have to find a place that will work best for you in a good open space, possibly with good lighting if that's something that's important to you, or enough place for you to do the entire setup and also have a seat. To start with, we're grabbing two command hooks. For this one, we are attaching the sticky bit upside down, so just make sure you do it the correct way. And all we're gonna do is on one side stick it where the door is and take it across, and on the other side stick it where the window is. And we're taking some jute string and tying it to each hook, which is a simple double knot. I've explained everything to you guys already about this jute string before, and I am gonna leave my recommended jute string in the description box below. We're attaching our long-lasting Thoran directly to the hook, or you can attach it to a jute string and then taking it across down into the corner. So again, we're just going to repeat the step. For the bottom part, I'm just attaching the bottom Thoran to the wall and then back to the floor because I obviously don't have the jute string access there. Remember, if you are left with smaller pieces of Thoran, you can string them together to create the garland. If you need to make a longer piece of Thoran, you just need to take two pieces of Thoran, get the excess string and tie it into a knot. And with the longer strand that we've created, we just created a neat border all the way around. In the middle it was sagging a little, and all of the Thorans that are running across the side, they're also sagging. So what we decided to do was just get rid of the jute string altogether. And why I decided to kind of leave this part in is that you guys can see that sometimes even when we're creating these looks, I have a brief kind of a theme in my head of what we're trying to do, but as we're doing it, we learn so much as well. So if you are getting started in event decor or you just want to decorate your house, don't worry if there's things that are going wrong. You just need to have a look and be like, okay, what can I do to fix this? There is no set way, there's no set technique that you have to use, and if it doesn't work for you, you can't do it. So in this case, what we have done is just remove the jute string and just use the Thoran as a border, the same Thoran that we were using before, and then just paste. We got sticky tape, the same dust tape that we were using previously. Next, what we're gonna do is take some of the loose fuchsia Thorans that we have, attach some double-sided tape to this, and then attach it to the wall. Alright guys, so we're about halfway through. We finished off most of our backdrop, and then Ravi is just sticking on the loose Thoran flowers onto the wall, and we're using just some double-sided tape. We found that this one does not peel the paint that we have, so we like using this brand. I'm gonna link it like usual. This adds a little pop of color, and if you don't want this contrast look, you can just add a yellow rose Thoran or even leave it blank. We really thought that this fuchsia rose Thoran added a little extra pop to our look, and it's perfect for the festive season. When we're adding in these roses, we're just adding it in randomly. We try not to be too geometric or too straight with anything. If you are creating really straight lines or something that's really geometric, you have to be absolutely perfect with it, or else if there's anything that's a little bit out of line, it can look a little odd, or it can just attract your eye to something that's you don't want your eye to be attracted to. And you saw even with the banana leaf decor tutorial, if you haven't checked that out, make sure you go over and check it out. I'm gonna leave it in the link below. It's something perfect also for this upcoming festive season. I kept mentioning make things organic, leave it organic. You don't have to have things in straight lines just because it makes your work harder. If you want that perfect straight line, everything's neat and tidy look, everything has to look like that. If anything is out of place, your eye is going to be just looking at that one thing that's out of place. When Ravi is putting in these roses, he's just putting it in randomly in an organic way, not being too precise about anything. Next, we're adding in this yellow and neutral colored jute rug, and then we're going to add in all of the little items for the puja. And here is the final look. So this is something really quick and easy, just a little backdrop idea that you can implement. You can also use this again as a wedding backdrop and stick it directly to your wall. You can use paper flowers, you can use pom-poms instead of having to use these garlands. If you do use fresh flowers, note that the garlands will stay up with command hooks, but with tape or even just sticking flowers onto the wall with tape is going to be a little bit harder because the flowers are pretty heavy when they're fresh flowers. We hope you enjoyed this quick little tutorial. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Bye!